Please do subscribe to my channel by clicking on that subscribe button, and please also don't forget to hit that notification bell icon to be the first one to receive the updates on this channel. What's going on, guys? Zennosh here, and today I'm bringing this video to you guys to discuss about the new mini update that has recently arrived in the Heir of Light, and damn, it's really awesome. Alright, there are some key features that I would really love to discuss with you guys. So let's get this started. Let's get into the event page, and we can see that like there is this detail on the version 3.55 update, and right over here we can see that like there is actually a new combined servant, alright, that has arrived, replacing the Fire Ignis. I hope you have already combined Fire Ignis, and now this is the time for the Water A Sphinx. Alright, so she is really awesome, guys, one of the top-notch support class servant, and she is really very essential and vital for a team that consists of archangels. All right, because like she provides a 100% defense boost to the archangels. All right, so that is really insane. You would really love to have this servant. All right, she's good. I really love this. So you will need like Fire Usher, Water Enoch, Forest Urn, and finally the Light Moira. Okay, these are the servants which are pretty easy to get. All right, if you cannot get them from the fusions or you know, like the normal summons, obviously you can combine them, which can actually be pretty easy if you actually do some sort of like, you know, farming. All right, so just do it, guys. Water A Sphinx is really awesome, guys. Next thing is the combined list and duration per servants are as follows. Obviously, Water Sphinx can only be summoned one time. Alright, so after she's I mean, like this period lasts for like about 1 month, and after this month, obviously there will be new servant that will be arriving. But for now, we have got Water Sphinx, and now we have some servant balance. Alright, so for Archangel, well, it's a dark melee DPS, so it's not really that, you know, like how to say this, mentionable, because like, you know, like it's actually gonna take a lot of transcendence for him to be actually very that effective. But anyways, let's get this started with. So in new, obviously it increases, he increases the defense of all allies by 30%. All right, so that is good. So every time an allied servant dies, increases the defense of all allies by 20% and maximum of 90%. Wow, that is an insane sort of like defense boost. All right, so if you are actually pretty lucky to get this servant, Dark Archangel that is, and you have actually, you know, like been successful in actually transcending up to at least second or third or maybe fourth stage, then this can actually be a very good news to you guys, because that 90% of defense boost is a huge boost of damage output, especially if he is gonna be a farmer. All right, so that is really great, guys. That is really good. I really love this. I hope that, I wish that this kind of sort of thing would be actually available for like FWF, forest water fire stuff, right? Damn, this is good. Passive effect has been improved. Now the passive effect defense up will not be removed by the buff removal. All right, that is good. All right, some like various sort of immunity. All right, in the first place, he obviously is like immune to defense debuffs, and now his debuff is never gonna be, like his passive effect, a debuff is not gonna be removed by the cleanse. Wow, that is good. So that is pretty good, guys. Anchor Water, there's nothing much to it. It just says now the passive effect def up will not be removed by the buff removal, which can be pretty good. All right, not much of that really great thing. All right, and then, well, Light Armirja, what it says is that like it's a pretty much you know, like how to say, confusing. But anyways, multi-hit combo skill damage rate has been changed from the first is 30% to second skill 70%, which is like okay, from 30% 70% share to like 50% 50%. All right, like, does it even make any sort of difference? Oh well, whatever it is, whoever have this servant, let me know in the comment section below if it actually makes some difference. All right, so next thing is Transcendence stat change. So obviously we have our Transcendence stat change for Archangel, that is Fire, Water, Forest, Light, and Dark, and that is of A, Lucian, Amirza, Valkyrza. Alright, so these are the servants who are having the Transcendence effect change. Alright, so they will you know, like there is sort of like change about like what sort of stats they are gonna get boosted. Alright, I'm not pretty much sure about like you know, like what in the, you know, like in the particular details, but anyways, Let's get into the next thing. Is the Seg head skill stats adjusted? Seems like Seg head is gonna be a pretty interesting character with this one. Obviously he is a free to play 4-star net servant right away when you actually start an account in this game, right? So in this way he's actually gonna be very viable than compared to before. All right, so he's having a very great like how to say this, revamp. All right, so this is pretty good. This is pretty good. It says like he will be increasing like buff level by 1 at the 5th awakening. All right, which is similar to like Fire Enoch and the Charlottes. All right, so this is pretty great, guys. I mean, like he can actually start to compete with like 5-star net servants in terms of the like like buff of boosting. But I don't think that like his final combo skill is actually that really great, because it's supposed to actually like hover around 7,000 percentage damage boost. But I think his only is about like I think 2,500 or something like that. So that is still a big no. But anyways, better to have something rather than nothing, right? This actually makes him a little bit more viable, but I don't think it actually boost him up to actually compete with a 5-star net servant. So that is pretty sad still. Number 4, new relation effects with the Laura. Okay, now this relation effect is pretty awesome. All right, Laura is one of the like like a very good support servant for 4-star net class. All right, so she is really great because she has a lot of dot with her, and guess what, guys, that dots are very good for dungeons. And on top of that one, while she is being used mostly in for the Omen dungeon, right? Further now, with her relation effect, what's happening is that increases the damage dealt to dungeon boss Omen for all allies by 40%. Yes, you heard me right, 40%. Wow, that is a very big, huge, fat ass damage boost. All right, so that is pretty awesome, guys. That is pretty awesome. Now let's get into the Torino. What happening is that like there is a fire, water, forest, light, and dark. All right, so there is a relation effect, and the same thing goes with the Torino as well. Torino is also one of the like very viable unit for the Omen dungeon. All right, it provides the, it says increases the damage dealt to dungeon boss Omen for all allies by 40%. Wow, that is good. All right, that is good. So I would really love to like suggest or recommend, especially the beginners, if you guys are having some sort of like problems in the Omen dungeon, you can actually take Laura and Torino for that additional damage boost. All right, so that is great. That is great. Well, this kind of damage boost is actually very awesome for like direct hit, like attack based or HP based or something like that, right? But for the dot based damage, I really don't think this can actually be a very huge boost. All right, so if you guys are actually looking out for like one shot kill for the Omen dungeon, then this can actually be very viable. All right, but if you are actually looking out for a passive damage like dot damage, I really don't think this can actually add up too much to the damage. All right, anyways, let's look into the improvements. Okay, this is what I'm really so excited about. All right, summon rate increased. It says some of the summons will now allow you to get 1 or more 4-star higher summons before you reach a certain number of summons. All right, apply to both summoning one time and summoning consecutively. Okay, the affected summons are as follows. Summons are obviously the epic summoning stone, which is 3 to 5 star summon, 3 to 5 star summoning stones, 3 to 5 star special summon, which is pretty awesome as well. So you are only able to get like 10 summons, but with the raid plus summons it's about like 11 summons. I really don't see any point to this one, because like this has been the like how to say this, this is what has been it so far. What is the new change in here? I really don't get it. All right, anyways, the rate of getting 4-star to 5-star summons has been slightly increased. Oh hell yeah, that is great guys. I mean, like even if it's slightly increased, meaning like like slight, to get like 5-star net summons, it's about like 1% chance. All right, so if it actually becomes like 1.5% chance, that would be great. That would be great. All right, and the another is changed quest. Some of the element quest has been changed as follows. All right, whatever that is, it looks like it has been made a little easier for the fire, water, forest quest, and made a little bit harder for the light and dark quest. All right, so that's very there is to it. It's not really that big deal. Alright, anyways, otherwise, max explorer battle repeat reward increased. Okay, the max number of total repeat reward in the explorer has been increased as follows. Previously it was just 500 and now has been increased to 600. Wow, that is good. Alright, that is good. I love it. I love it. That is good. So another is the shop. Pack purchase limits changed, but anyways, blah blah blah. So this is for the whale players, okay, the one that is actually spending like real currency or money for this thing. All right, this is for them, and I think this can actually be a good news because they can actually buy 10 times instead of just 5 times. All right, so that is good. Double the amount of the package. All right. And next one is party point shop purchase limit changed. Purchase limit for the potential enhanced stone at the party point shop has been changed as follows. Item name potential enhanced stones times 1000, and it can actually be purchased like 2 times per week instead of just 1 times per week. So this can actually be pretty great, guys. Wow, okay, this is good. This is good. A new item for the mileage shop. Okay, this is for the whales. Okay, potential enhanced stone can actually be purchased 2 times per week. Wow, okay, that's good. So this is actually provided by the Flynn. All right, so this is pretty much it about the recent update package. All right, so wow, I mean, like, the main thing I really love about this thing is that, like, like the sum rate has been boosted to get the 4-star and 5-star net servants. All right, that is great. And the new combined servant known as the water A Sphinx has recently arrived, and she is so great, guys. One of the top like support servant, and if you are a beginner, then please dig in right away for her, guys, because she is really awesome, guys. I would really love to recommend this servant, this really awesome servant, to you guys, and get her right away, as she is gonna be free for this entire month. All right, so this is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to keep on enjoying the contents of my channel, and see you guys in the next video. All right.